Joel, with more information on Masahiro Tanaka going home.
Yeah, clearly he was unable to find a place he liked or the money he likes here. I'm sure he would have probably preferred to stay a Yankee. The Yankees pivoted in a different direction here. But I would say that the Yankees will also remember, and their fans will remember, Tanaka as one of the better free agent signings in the team's history. It was 7 years at a total of $175 million, $155 in pay, and a $20 million posting fee. He obviously didn't get the whole $155 because everyone took a bit of a hit last year due to the shortened season. But to me, guys, he falls free agency-wise for the Yankees. He was Jimmy Key. He was Orlando El Duque Hernandez. They were savvy, athletic, competitive pitchers. You could give them the ball. They fit the Yankees. The Yankees have a whole lot of pressure associated with them because of fan base and history and money. But those were the kind of guys you can give the ball to. And if they failed, you knew it wasn't because they were unprepared or scared. Tanaka's postseason history was terrific until 2 bad starts last year. The Yankees didn't win a championship with him, but it was not his fault. I would point out it's forgotten a little the time. He came here from the Eagles in Japan as the best pitcher in Japan and as an ace. And for the first 3 months of the 2014 season, he was probably the American League Cy Young frontrunner. He was great for about 15, 16 starts. And then he had an elbow injury that cost him 10 weeks that year. And when he returned, he was not the same dominant pitcher, but I would keep in mind when he returned, everyone said, well, it's just a matter of time until he'll need Tommy John surgery. And he never got that Tommy John surgery. Instead, he had the 19th most starts in the major leagues from 2015 to last year. He became durable, dependable, a guy they could give the ball to and always feel comfortable and confident. And I think he leaves Major League Baseball here to go back home. I think as a pretty good argument is he the best Japanese import starter? I would still say it's Hideo Nomo #1 because of his high highs and because of what a trailblazer he was coming here. And maybe Darvish will be the guy because of how talented he is. But I think that Tanaka is right there with Hiroki Kuroda, who was very much like him. Dependable, durable, give him the ball, he'll never flinch.
Hey, before we let you go, let's hit you on a couple of other relievers that signed with New York teams. Darren O'Day to the Yankees, Aaron Loup with the Mets. Talk about both of those.
Yeah, I think they kind of fit in a way because Darren O'Day is the right-handed Aaron Loup, and Aaron Loup is the left-handed Darren O'Day. O'Day first. The Yankees made a trade earlier this week where they traded Adam Ottavino and a prospect to the Red Sox for a player to be named later. They're never going to get a player to be named later. The player to be named later, or players to be named later, is what they do with the $8 or so million they saved by sending Ottavino to Boston. And the first thing they did with that money is spend $2.45 million on Darren O'Day to kind of be Adam Ottavino, a right-hand sidewinder who really dominates righty pitching. He has a very good postseason history. So you see the group he joins here. To deepen this, I would suspect the Yankees are not done chipping away at that $8 million or so. I would suspect that someone like Brett Gardner, probably Brett Gardner, will be next for left-handed bat, speed, defense, and, by the way, badly needed leadership in that clubhouse that has melted away a lot of leaders in the last few years, by the way, including Masahiro Tanaka, who was a real pro. As for the Mets, Aaron Loup, they've wanted a left-hand relief pitcher. They were in on Brad Hand and a few others. Loup was the guy who missed most of the 2019 season with elbow problems. He came back last year, was really effective for the AL champion Rays, 200 batting average against, really limited walks. And I would just say, if you think about the Mets, here, look at this list. The guys who have gone the longest without allowing a home run. So Loup is 177 batters. He's sixth on this list. Last gave up a left-handed home run to Corey Dickerson in June of 2017. Why is that important? Think about what the Mets have to go through in the National League East. That would be Freddie Freeman with the Braves. It would be Juan Soto with the Nationals. It would be Bryce Harper with the Phillies. You want somebody who keeps those guys in the park. And by the way, the best left-hand power hitter on the Marlins is probably Corey Dickerson.
Good point. Good point. Aaron Loup going to the Mets. Darren O'Day's a Yankee.
There it is.
And Masahiro Tanaka is going back to Japan.